Now the age structure of Indian population. India in the world is the second largest populous country. It has more number of young people falling in the age group between 14 to 64 years. The average age of Indians is less than that for most other countries. Age structure of the population refers to the proportion of persons in different age groups. अलग अलग एज ग्रुप में कितने कितने लोग हैं relative to the total population. Population under the age of 15 years has decreased from 42% in 1971 to 31% in 2011. During this period, means the number of births are reducing. During this period, the ratio of age group 15 to 64 has gone up from 33% to 63.7%. Means the working age group, or say the youth population, is increasing. Age structure in a country changes with development. Poor medical facilities and prevalence of diseases reduce the life expectancy. The age structure of population can be put in following age groups: 0 to 14 years children, 15 to 39 years working population, 60 plus years old people. Here it is 59. So this is the structure of the Indian population, जहाँ पर 0 से 14 years तक बच्चे, 15 to 59 years तक working population, and 60 plus years में काउंट हो जाते हैं आपके old population. The young population of India is an advantage to India. This is what we call demographic dividend. As most of the population is between the age group of 15 to 59 years, which is the working population, the country having the larger number of working population is said to be prosperous, and it helps in achieving the demographic dividend. This dividend or advantage arises from the fact that the current generation of working age people is a relatively large one, and it has only a relatively small old people to support. This potential can be converted into actual growth only if the rise in the working age group is accompanied by increasing level of education and employment. If the demographic dividend is accompanied with education and employment, then the prosperity of the nation will be high. Chances of prosperity of the nation will be high. If new entrants to the labor class remain uneducated, then their productivity remains low. So education helps in increasing the productivity also. If they remain unemployed and are unable to earn at all, they become dependent rather than earners. Therefore, the situation of unemployment has to be curtailed to make the country prosperous economically. The windows of opportunity have to be used before the dependency ratio begins to increase. The dependency ratio fell from 79 in 1970 to 64 in 2005, but the process is likely to extend into this century, with the age-based dependency ratio projected to fall to 48 in 2025 because of an increase in the proportion of the aged. So the dependency ratio is declining. In the year 1970 it was 79, and in the year 2005 it was 64. The age structure of the population is relevant for economic development and growth because of following reasons. The increasing percentage of 60 plus age group reveals that life expectancy is at rise because of advancement in medical science, public health measures and nutrition. The life expectancy rate in India is increasing because of advancements in medical science, public health measures and nutrition. These all are indicators of prosperity and development. Decrease in 0 to 14 years age group reveals that national population policy is being implemented properly and people of India have understood the need for family planning in order to check population. Age structure of population also informs us that dependency ratio is decreasing and there is all the increase in working population, or it indicates that majority of Indians tend to be young. There is a decline in the age group of 0 to 14 years because the people are aware about small families, about the advantages of small families. They are following the national population policy, which is being implemented by the government strictly, and they are conforming to the guidelines of family planning, and they are ready to check the population increase in the country. This is resulting into decline in the dependency ratio because the children will be less and the working population in the country is going to increase. Developing countries can adopt suitable measures to keep their population in balanced size by perusal of data on age composition of the developed countries. Thus, age structure of population of a country can be studied by the other for useful purposes. Number 1, government of a nation can review and renew her development plans on the basis of information on age structure of population. And number 2, age structure of population reveals socio-cultural changes, economic and political percussions, and thus helps in review and reform future planning for the welfare of the nation as a whole. Means the age structure helps in socio-economic and political planning, or say planned development in the country for the betterment of the country.